It's v.h.s.x? What do you mean?
Welcome to another Ghostface video. We're doing a post-commentary breaking down the gameplay that we have here. Decided to show the offerings because we were, both the survivors and myself were trying to go to two different maps, so they actually won the map offering battle, if you will. So, here we are. We're on the Greenville Square. I would say a decent map. Very pallet dense, very large map, and a little bit more in the open, so it can be a little bit tricky for a Ghostface player. Especially with the reveal mechanics, it can be a little bit tricky. But we do have a build that is a little bit more focused on pallets anyway, so that's what, we're kind of set for this, environment, you know what I mean? We have a lot of, options when it comes down to the pallets. So off the bat, we got Young Jin marked up quite a bit. We do have Enduring. We could have turned around and actually gotten a hit. But because they were very close to being 99, it would have just been a bad idea. You just got to be more patient a little bit with Ghostface. Because the expose is definitely going to be more important. Especially with a character that doesn't have mobility like this. You really want to be able to keep them as close as you can. So that when they do get exposed, you can just instantly down them, like as you can see. And then now we switch over to the Bill, who was, close by. And, that's what we try to do, is try to create more pressure that way. We're still at the 5 gen mark. And we just get a regular hit on him. He does drop the pallet for us, so that's good for us. I could have broken it for an extra Spirit Fury hit, but then I realized, let me go back over to where they got the pickup. They're both running to main, so I figured I'll 99 them for now, so that when because they're going to take the time out to heal, that'll be the slowdown, so that's 2 people off of gens. I'm going to go over and see where the Bill went, or if there's maybe a different gen being worked on. It turns out that David was pushing that gen in the park area that whole time, which is good, because we don't even want to be back here. And then we just go after Bill, just knock him down. And the other two are probably going to heal or something like that, right? They just finished healing. And that's why I don't really recommend using Sloppy Butcher on Ghostface. He may be an M1 and it does make sense to have it, but on the other hand, you have an ability that does allow you to mark them at any time. And have them 99 for when you want to down them. So it doesn't really matter if they take longer to heal or not, because you'll still be able to one-shot them anyway. So it really just doesn't, regardless of if they heal a little bit faster or not, you're still going to instantly down them if you get up close. So it's kind of redundant. Like, you're not really going to see too much value. As you can see here, I turned the corner and I'm immediately down in the Feng Min. So I went to go for the pickup, but unfortunately the prompt was there for the locker, unfortunately. So now we go for the hook in the main building, and now we can start rotating back around. And let's just go ahead and continue to see what the plan is now, because we know that they had gotten a survivor probably off the hook. We go ahead and start checking the gens, right? We want to start checking the gens. Maybe we can spot the Jin, knock them down. The idea would be, we can start stocking up the Bill. Best thing to do is always try to lean off of things, just so that you can get the fastest stalking speed. Not including Philly, obviously. Now, same scenario as we had earlier. We pretty much, around this tile, we want to be able to get angles to look at them from. That's the ideal situation, right? She's playing it pretty strange, but obviously we all we need to do is just get that mark, and just makes it a lot easier to down them, ideally. And we had Surge, so it does damage to gen for us, and then we can use that to our advantage. So we place him on the hook there. They just finished saving the Feng from the main buildings, so we just kind of take a look around. We want to kind of keep an eye on the gens, just kind of seeing what's the game plan here. We do end up getting marked up a little bit, revealed, I should say, around the shack side. So then from there, It's figuring out where did that mark happen. Reveal start happening from. We want to try to start marking up the savior potentially, and also the Yunjin, so that if she does get healed, we can pretty much just one-shot him. Now we're getting revealed from multiple directions, so what I do is I quickly break a pallet I left behind for that situation where I need my cooldown back, and then that's when we can start marking these survivors again. And that's why Brutal Strength can be very effective on Ghostface. Just in general, I find it to be one of the best perks. For my playstyle personally, I play him a bit more aggressively, and I tried to play around the wallet add-on if I do have it equipped, which is all about trying to. It's all about trying to have my power recharge, because that 20-second cooldown is insane. They obviously have Dead Hard. I should have been more patient there, unfortunately, because if I had gone for just a Spirit Fury play, it would have been a down probably. Like I should have just waited, and that would have honestly allowed me to get the down. Gotten Surge. We do also mark up the bill, which is good. And then the idea would be to try to get Spirit Fury to activate on him. We do, but then here the problem is we weren't really paying attention to I wasn't really paying attention to the location of the pallet. Like sometimes there's gonna be multiple nearby, and you don't want to deal with that. So, but Enduring is giving me some good value there. We're able to get the down very quickly, and then we can try to just hook him up in the main building, and we just go for the basement play. I normally don't go for the basement all the time, because it is a bit time consuming to have to go all the way down. And I try to go for the furthest hook in the basement, so that's a little bit easier to stop them. Because they have to go further into the actual basement to get the save. So it does allow me to have enough time to set up, either maybe start leaning, or maybe block them in and stuff like that. Go for that kind of play. But right now we're trying to split up the pressure. The Yunjin never healed, so we want to at least try to be able to get the down from there. Now it's a little bit tricky because Shaq is very strong in general, obviously. So what we're trying to do is sort of maybe Shroud, maybe be able to hide the red stains. It's a little bit harder to discern where I'm coming from. She's greeting super hard here. She tries to go for that fake, but it doesn't work, obviously, because just from the way they're playing, it can be pretty predictable to see what they're gonna do. Judging by the Dead Hard, the greeting of the pallet, you know what I mean, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I already know what kind of player I'm up against. And I was actually recording this gameplay from the stream. So if you do want to catch the stream, either join the Discord to get notifications when I go live, post videos and stuff like that. Or hit the noti bell on YouTube, depending. YouTube's a little bit more inconsistent with it. And nice pallet drop right there. We got the Shaq pallet out of the way. We also have to be careful with the Feng Min here, because she's also about 50% stocked. We don't want to waste that. We want to keep that in our back pocket in case you want to go for a save or anything like that. Now, in this situation, what I should have done was honestly just break myself out of Shroud. It's something I recommend doing. I've always said this, because now, as you can see, she just kind of flies off, and I just wasted a mark. But what I would have done here was actually, what I like to do is I'll swing at a wall, a rock, just like a surface that allows you to recover faster. Because for those of you who are, unaware, if you hit a surface, you can recover a little bit faster than if you just whiff the air. So if, when you are, managing your power, especially with a 20-second cooldown like this, you want to be able to, get your cooldown started sooner. So if you want, so you can at least break yourself out of Shroud by hitting the walls, so you know that it's a lot faster to recover. So in case you're about to start a chase, you can just break yourself out of it real quick, have it on cooldown by the time you need it, in case somebody wants to body block, etc. In that situation there, I knew they were going to try to dead hard through the pallet again, so I just waited, you know. And then I body blocked the pallet as well. I just stopped moving so they can't, like, turn back in and try to slam it. Because a lot of the time they'll try to do that. Even, like, when I would play Pyramid Head, actually. So that is something to keep in mind. We did go ahead and kick the pallet. So now we got the mark on Bill. We had 2 gens almost done. Now we're at 1 gen. That 1 gen's almost done, but this is where, you know, where it kicks in, because now we're able to down the Bill, right? Turns out the Bill is, you know, just on death, right? So he's just going to be eliminated. It leaves us down with 2 survivors at 1 gen. The gen is almost done, but it doesn't really know. We don't really know what is going on there with Bill. So now it's just okay. We got David pretty much almost marked up, and we're chasing the Fungman here with no stalking at all. But that's why we can use our brutal strength with the wallet add-on. You know what I'm saying? We can instantly charge up our ability. We can start getting the mark as much as possible. She'll break us out, but that's why we immediately just recharge, and then we just go ahead and mark right there. I'm fully utilizing the wallet add-on to its full potential, which we love to see it. You know, very good add-on. She did double back there, and then that's when we were able to get the down very easily. So very good stuff. I made the mistake of not realizing that this hook was already used. I thought it respawned. Like, the thing with these hooks in particular, they don't really like look. Like, they don't like break really. Like, the hook will fall out, but like the part that holds the actual hook itself doesn't like fall, like doesn't like lean down or anything. A lot of other maps will like sort of like look kind of like they'll like tilt the top half of it so that it looks more destroyed. So because it looked the same from first glance as a normal hook, I kind of got thrown off there. But as you can see, we have the David marked up a bit more. We got him a bit from distance. Ideally, we try to get as close as we can. But we just, you know, it is what it is, right? We were able to get the mark. I figured that if the hatch does spawn, I have to be careful. So I had to mark him up as soon as possible. And we pick him up to put him in a nice place for the Mori. So that is going to be the end of the video for you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, you know. And hopefully this was a bit more informative. You could quickly say cheese to the goofball, and then we can go ahead and just do a little outro. So if you want to join the Discord, we have links in the description, or become a member on the YouTube side. You know, join the Patreon for, you know, other exclusive content and stuff like that. If you want to support the channel, we have the you know, links in the description, or the super chat option in the YouTube space. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button for Ghostface and other little M1s that we got going on the channel. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. And you can see some pretty sweaty builds. Watch out, you know, watch out, everybody. We got some crazy builds going on.